A man sleeps peacefully. He and his partner breathe quietly and look completely at ease. And then, suddenly, he starts snoring. Beside him, his partner wakes up to the noise. Annoyed, she tried to block the sound with a pillow, but her sleep is already gone. Another night, another battle with snoring. Sound familiar? Snoring is defined as hoarse and harsh respiratory sound generated in upper airway during sleep, especially during inhalation due to partial obstruction and turbulent airflow. Nearly 45% of adults snore occasionally. 25% are habitual snorer. Men are more likely to snore than women. Snoring is more common between 40 to 65 years of age due to decreased muscle tone. A genetic predisposition exists. To understand snoring, first we have to understand from where the sound comes. It originates in a narrow airway. So let's step inside the sleeping airway and see what's really creating that sound. Imagine the airway as a soft and collapsible tunnel, which begins behind the nose, curves through the throat, and descends down towards the voice box. This tunnel has no rigid walls, only soft and flexible tissue. The key parts of this airway tunnel are the soft palate at the roof of mouth, the uvula, a small hanging structure but the main troublemaker, the tongue, a bulky muscle that can block the passage, the tonsils and adenoids on either side, and the pharyngeal walls forming the tunnel itself. Together, they create a passage meant for smooth and silent breathing. When awake, muscles stay active, holding the airway firm and open, allowing air to pass through silently. But as sleep sets in, the muscles of airway begin to relax. The soft palate loses its tension and drops downward. The tongue is pulled back towards the throat wall by gravity. The pharyngeal wall relaxes and falls inward. So the airway, once wide open, becomes a narrow passage like a soft straw being gently squeezed. Mechanism of snoring. The airway has narrowed, but the lungs still need air. So air is forced through a narrower passage and a smooth flow becomes turbulent. That turbulent air hits the soft tissue, especially the soft palate and uvula, and make them vibrate. That vibration becomes sound, and that sound is snoring. Causes. Anything that narrows the airway can lead to snoring. Sometimes the problem is simply anatomy. Nasal problem like deviated nasal septum, enlarged turbinate, or nasal polyp can block the nasal passage. Inside the mouth and throat, structures like large tongue, enlarged tonsil, or long uvula can crowd the airway, while a small jaw or short neck can make the airway tighter than usual. But this is only half of the story. Certain conditions can narrow the airway, such as asthma, cold, or allergies, make its lining swollen and congested. In gastroesophageal reflux, repeated acid irritation cause inflammation of the lining, while in obstructive sleep apnea, the airway is already unstable and prone to collapse during sleep. Lifestyle factors like alcohol and sedatives over-relax the throat muscles and making the airway easier to collapse. Smoking irritates the lining and causing it to thicken over the time. In obesity, fat around the airway compress it from outside. And even sleep position matters. When sleeping on the back, gravity pulls the tongue and soft palate backward. All these factors narrow the airway, and when the sleep relaxes it further, smooth and silent airflow becomes turbulent, creating the sound of snoring. The dangerous side of snoring. Sometimes, instead of just narrowing, the airway closes completely. For a few seconds, breathing stops. Soft tissue seal the passage shut. Oxygen begins to fall and the body struggles. Then the brain trigger an alarm, a brief awakening, a sudden gasp open the airway again. And this cycle repeats many times throughout the night. This is obstructive sleep apnea. Sleep gets fragmented, so the patient wakes up unfreshed. The body remains exhausted And due to constant stress over the time, the risk of high blood pressure, stroke, and heart disease increases. Simple fixes can make a real difference when they target the actual causes. For example, nasal strips or dilator can open the nasal passage. Meanwhile, sleeping on the side may reduce snoring. Avoiding alcohol before bed helps. Over the time, singing exercises can strengthen the throat muscles. For structural issues, a custom mouth guard can gently bring the jaw forward and keep the airway open. In case of sleep apnea, a CPAP machine is the standard treatment. And finally, surgery is considered the last resort when the soft palate may be reshaped to reduce airway collapse. Snoring is not just a nuisance, it is the sound of air struggling through a narrowing and collapsing airway.